In my opinion, this is an ugly headstock. Found this on the interwebs, so let's see if we can't shape something up a bit nicer for this guitar. Will I stuff this up and end up throwing it in the bin? Well, stick around, find out. This is a 70s style TELE headstock. It doesn't quite fit on here, but I think there'll be enough here to make something cool out of this. If you've landed here from the previous episode of this build, then cheers for watching and welcome back. If not, I've put a link in the description for episode 1. Go check that out first and then head back here. Well, while I'm playing around with this, let's clear something up. This is a Yamaha Pacifica SD. It's made in Indonesia. It's not an awfully expensive guitar, and I don't really have any issues with hacking it to pieces. It's possible I've upset a few people by chopping into this thing, but it's only a cheap guitar, guys. It's nothing special. My channel, I modify and customize cheap guitars. If I come across anything collectible or vintage, I will restore it back to its former glory. So with that out of the way, what's happening with the body? Well, here it is here, and I have sanded the bejesus out of it, done some grain filling, sanded some more, done a little bit more grain filling, sanded some more. So I've still got a lot of sanding left on this before I get any paint on it. So we'll put that aside for now and come back to it later. The neck does have some issues. It's got a few marks and dings in it. I'm going to have to sand the whole thing down. There's a little chip here. I'm not sure how I'll get that out, but we'll figure out that later. And if you stick around long enough, we'll reshape this heel a bit as well. Let me know if these videos are giving you some inspiration to mod your own guitars. If you're enjoying the content, why not whack the crap out of that like button for me? And if you haven't already subbed, come on bro, help me out. And if you tap on the bell, then you'll get notifications for upcoming episodes in this series too. And as always, the algorithm loves a good comment. Come on guys, give me something funny to read. Anything at all. I don't mind. Okay, so that's the top of the headstock pretty well flattened off, but it's not quite a right angle, so I might have to do a little bit more work on the shaping. But for now, this will do. I'm going to have to sand this whole neck and refinish it, but this gives us a good idea of what it's going to look like when it's finished. I think this shape is a bazillion times better than what we had previously, and I'm pretty happy with it. And let's get rid of the last remaining part of that hideous logo. Yamaha make great guitars, and some of their logos look pretty good, but this one on this guitar, maybe somewhere on this guitar I'll put that nice round logo that Yamaha have, just as a bit of a nod to what it once was. Just running my fingers around here to see if I can feel anything that's not quite right. I'm still going to need to sand down through the grits to get this nice and smooth, ready for finish, but it's looking pretty good so far. I'm quite happy with the shape, and I'm happy. Alright, let's tackle this heel on this neck. I think I want to shape this down and get it a little bit nicer and a bit more snug to the body shape. So we'll just mark it out here a little bit with a marker pen so I know what I'm doing. And yep, I'm back into the carving knife. I don't know, I've got a thing for this knife. I quite like hacking away at bits of wood with it, so I know there's quicker ways to do this and there's probably more effective ways, but I don't know, I enjoy hacking at it with a knife. And there we go, look at that. Nice snug fit. Got a nice transition into that heel. Looks like it was meant to go on this guitar. I am going to put another hole in there, so there will be 4 bolts on this neck still. And I still got to fill that other hole. But so far, so good. Stoked. Well, only one thing left to do here, and that's a whole crap ton of more sanding before we get into doing some finishing. So, we'll see you next time, guys.